What is going on, guys? You're introducing Beastly Boy 02 on the Beastly Boy TV channel. Coming at you guys with video today. By the way, I'm the Beastly Boy 02. This is my second channel just for TV show stuff. But if you want to support my main channel just for regular stuff and dumb videos and stuff that I do, link in the description on my main channel, the Beastly Boy 02. Always plug. Anyways, that's just the point, because the point of this video is me talking about Andi Mack tonight. And yes, I didn't have to do much work or choose what Disney show I wanted to review tonight, because he only had one. And I'm kind of disappointed by that, because, not really, because I didn't really want Bunked. I'm glad they had this season finale, but I'm pretty disappointed that we didn't get stuck in the middle episode tonight, because the last stuck in the middle episode we got was very good. It was very good. The last two stuck in the middle episodes are very good, honestly. So I'm pretty disappointed by that. But we got Andi Mack, best show on Disney Channel right now, in my opinion, even though this is only, the 5th episode of Andi Mack. Anyways, let's get into the episode. So, this could be my favorite episode. I love the pace of this. Usually, I don't know, because this is the pace that Andi Mack usually has, but we're still new, so it's not really like a set thing for me. Okay, this episodes of Andi Mack generally have that pace. I'm kind of getting a feel of it, but yeah, it's still a new show, so you still never know what you're gonna get yet, honestly. So yeah, I really like the pace of this episode. It was fast, but it felt like it wasn't rushing. It wasn't rushing at the same time. It just felt like the pace really fit and it flowed nicely. So we had, what were the plots? Okay, so we had, this plot, actually, I feel like it didn't finish, but I feel like it kind of left on, a be continued, so they might race another episode. Marty from the party, my boy. I didn't like this dude at the party. I did not like this dude at the party, right? But Marty, he's a pretty cool dude. I like him. Another thing I like about this show, they have really good actors. They have really, you can say whatever you want. You can have whatever criticisms you want about this show, whatever. They have I think that's my favorite thing about this show. The actors. The actors are really good. I think they're really good. I think, not even when they speak, they're just, their facial expressions are on point, with certain reactions, not the Bunked and Jesse facial expressions that their actors do. It's just what are you guys doing? When an actor doesn't have a line or something in a show like Bunked or Jesse, the actors are just like this. They nodding or agreeing. It's horrible. Guys, I'm not even kidding. Who nods their head that much in real life when someone says something and they're not speaking? People say, yeah, that's true, whatever. Whenever someone says something, they're look at a Bunked episode. Now that I told you this, look at an episode of Bunked or Jesse. Whenever someone says something and the other person next to them doesn't have a line, they usually shake their head like that. And it's so bad. I'm wow, it's just, off the charts bad, wow. What else? What else we got? Anyways, Marty from the party, and, whatever, what's her name? Buffy. I always forget her name, I don't know why. Anyways, Marty from the party and Buffy. So, Marty, he was, I guess, doing the test or something. I don't know why he was in charge of that. Well, I think, yeah, even Stevens, a student, was in charge of the running thing. So yeah, I don't know. Students are just in charge of that. I guess I don't know. I don't go to an actual school. I'm homeschooled. No, it's an actual school. But anyways, so with the stopwatch thing, he was timing Buffy on the stopwatch, her time when she was running the track, I guess, and she got 11.8. And then he was like, "Wow, you're the fat." Wow, 11.8. I think he said you set a new record or something like that. And she was like, "Wow, I'm the fastest." And then he was like, "The fastest girl?" And then she was like, "What? Who's the fastest? Who's the fastest then?" And then he was like, "Hi, I'm Marty from the party." But he already introduced himself So I thought it was funny when he did it again, but he introduced himself like, yo, I'm the dude that's faster than you. Like, yo, let's go. Let's get it. And it was like a cool moment. I really enjoyed that. Like, it was nice. It was nice. Yeah, it was just fun. I like that wordplay. Like, again, like, I just, like, this is a show that, like, I can seriously, like, and most shows, honestly, it's the writing and directing that saves the show. It really does. Like, let's just be honest with most Disney shows. It's the writing and directing that saves it. Like, and the characters. Like, the base of the characters. But the acting, like, in this show, it's so good. Like, it's really good. Like, it's crazy. Like, I mean, like, Jesus. Like, the acting, like, there's not, like, one single thing that carries the show, but the acting in this show, I feel like it kind of carries a big part of it, like, a really big part of it. Like, the only show that comes close to that on Disney right now is Casey Undercover, probably. Casey Undercover, probably. Yeah, the acting in Casey Undercover is really good, too. But yeah. Like, the current shows on Disney right now, the acting, it doesn't really carry the show that much. But Andi, Mack, and Casey Undercover, the acting on those shows, yo, that's something to watch out for. That's something to watch out for. Anyways, Buffy, she's like, yo, let's race. I thought we were gonna get, like, I thought it was gonna be, we didn't get any more of this plot, though. We didn't get any more of this plot. Like, we got one scene, and it was enough. Like, I haven't seen this before. Like, usually they'll go about this for the entire episode. We got it, this scene, like, this plot, just like one scene. And a plot in one scene. I've never seen, like, maybe it probably has happened before, but I've never seen that before. And that's all. I think it was one scene, right? Yeah, but the plot definitely didn't drag out to the end of the episode. And I was freaked out about that at first. I was like, yo, where is it? But it was great. It was great. The episode ended. I was satisfied. So Buffy's like, "Yo, I want to race you," and he says, "Any." And then I think he's like 0.3 seconds faster than her. He says, "Yo, anytime, any place." And then she says, "All right, now." And then she starts running off of him, and then she beats him in the race. And then she's like, "Oh, I guess you better luck next time or whatever." And then he's like, "Yeah, we could race again," or something like that. Then she says, no, he said, say the word, and then say the word and we'll race again. And he's like, go, and then she just starts running again. Like, yo, and then she's like, oh, I beat you. No, you didn't. No, like, that's not fair. You can't just start running before someone. Well, I'm not gonna lie. When I raced people when I was a kid, I used to do that. I used to be like, well, I'm 15, so I guess. But when I raced people when I was a kid, I used to be like, ready, set, peanut butter jelly. Ready, set, apple juice. Ready, set. Like, they never knew when I was gonna say go. So I always, like, had the upper hand, and I always just, like, got that little smidgen on them. So I guess that's kind of what she did. So, you know, I kind of understand it because I used to do that when I was younger. So yeah, that was the end of that. And hopefully we see Marty, because I really didn't like him in the party, but this dude, I like this dude in the show. Like, I really do. And then we pick up, but the episode does start off where we left off in the last episode. Andi seeing Amber write her initials on another guy. The initials of the first names of the two people on another guy's hand and a heart. And Andi was like, oh my god, should I tell Jonah? And then Buffy's like, yo, you should tell Jonah. And then he's like, why didn't I see your pain, okay? I'm not telling Jonah because he gonna hate me. And then, but she's like, oh my god, I can't believe she's cheating Jonah like that. If you can't believe that she's treating Jonah like that, do something about it. You got the power, so do something about that, Andi. Do something about it, Andi Mack, huh? Do something about it. So, you know, Andi, she ends up, Buffy's like, yo, tell him. She's like, nah. And then Cyrus, he doesn't really have a stance on it. He's just being Cyrus. Cyrus, I have a complicated relationship with that kid, bro. Like, I like him, but then sometimes he's too extra. Like, actually, it's not necessarily a bad thing because it's TV. Like, it's not gonna be as subtle as movies. Like, it's a TV show. It can't they sometimes they have to be more extra, but the how extra Cyrus is, it reminds me of like the pace of the comedy or whatever that's on like Bunked or something. Like sometimes I don't feel like the way his comedy is or how his personality is like meshes with the show well. But again, I don't think it's his acting because he does what the how he's written to say things or whatever. I just think yeah, I think the person that plays Cyrus is a good actor. I forgot his name. But again, I just don't like how, I don't know, it's just too much for me sometimes. And then a lot of people, like, I see a lot of people on YouTube, by the way, they're like, oh, Cyrus is gay or whatever, blah, 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 blah. There's been a lot of rumors about that that's gonna be his character or whatever on the show. Like, that's gonna be, he's not going to be straight. He's going to be gay on the show, I believe. That's what a lot of people are saying. I don't really care. I don't know why people are making such a big deal of it. I don't care if he is. I don't care if he isn't. But it seems like everybody has a stance on it. I don't care. Yes, it would be cool to, you know, have like I think he'll be the first ever gay Disney character, correct? I don't know. LGBT, I don't know. First ever Disney character that's part of the LGBTQ community. I don't know. I believe so. I believe so, right? It would be cool, I guess, but I don't care. Like, it doesn't affect the show. It doesn't make it any less interesting. It doesn't make it any more interesting. It really doesn't. So again, if they even wanted to go for the more diverse angle, they should. That's a route that they should go. But if they just don't really care what happens, then I don't care either, really, what they do with that. But again, Cyrus, he didn't bother me in this episode. Maybe because he wasn't in it that much. He didn't do that much in it. Like, he didn't really have a big role in this episode. Yeah, he didn't really do anything, which I feel like it was a good thing. Actually, no. I don't know. Because I feel like this is the first time in the entire show where one of the three friends, they kind of like stepped aside in the plot. I feel like it's going to happen a lot more. Maybe even sometimes Andi might step aside in the plot and be like, okay, Andi's not really in this. She's just a side character in this plot right now. She's just off to the side. And then we're focusing on Buffy and Cyrus or something. So they may do that pretty soon. But yeah, there'll be some moments when some characters get their shine in an episode, more shine, and then some characters don't, and that's just something that we're gonna have to live with. Also, what else? So anyways, Andi ends up telling Jonah, and then Jonah's like, wow, really? He's just heartbroken. And like Jonah's like really heartbroken. He's like, wow, oh my god, I can't believe it. I'm fine. He's trying to act fine. But obviously, he's sad. And then Andi didn't even want to tell him this, okay? So you know what Jonah does? Being the little jerk that he is. You know what Jonah does, right? He goes, to Amber, and he's like, well, they didn't show this on camera, but this is what I'm guessing. He's like, yo, Andi said that, you know, you're cheating on me or whatever, and then or in the park with another guy, and then Amber would probably be like, oh my god, Jonah, no I wasn't, and being the little punk that he is, Amber lets Amber go on his phone, text Andi, I need to come talk to you. And Andi runs across the school to get to him, right? And then, to meet him. And then Amber and Jonah are just waiting there like this. And then Jonah's just like, and then Amber's just interrogating Andi. She's like, oh, why you lying? And he's like, I'm not lying. And then, she's like, oh, did you lie because you like Jonah? And then she got just asking her, answer the question, you like Jonah? And then Andi was like, I got a better question to answer. Why am I still here talking to you? And then she leaves, and I love how much she leaves, and then she just slips on a mop. that's pretty funny, bro. That's pretty funny. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Like, she didn't slip on a mop, sorry, but like the floor was mopped and then she slipped. It was hilarious. Like, she was like, I'm out of here. Did she just like slipped? Yo, that was amazing. I really loved that. And like, I liked how like she didn't say not one word after she slipped. Like, she just like left. That was funny. I wish honestly, like, if they gonna do it, do it. Like, I can't, like, sometimes I really like that cheesy stuff. So if she was gonna slip, I wish that she like, whoa, whoa. You know that video of the guy shoveling and then he's like about to like slip like so many times, but he doesn't. If they're gonna do it, do it. Like, I want to see Andi like just like slip sliding through the hallway, whoa, 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 sliding all over the floor like an idiot, like trying to get up. Like, yo, that would be so funny. But again, it wouldn't fit the mood of the show, kind of like Tom and Cyrus's comedy. So I see why. But yeah, I'm a fan of that cheesy stuff. I love that cheesy stuff, bro. I love that cheesy stuff. Also, what else? What else? I'm trying to think. And then Andi, I think she's in the auditorium. I don't know where she is with all these seats. Like, I'm sorry, I wasn't even paying attention. I was too busy putting gel on my hair. And then Andi was sitting there, and then she was like, and then Jonah came to talk to her. And then, like, Jonah, he's just an absolute jerk face. Like, I don't like his character at all. Like, I don't think he'll ever be able to, like, win me back after this. Like, for real. Like, I know Disney, they always find a way to make you like a character again, so I might like him again in the future, but Jonah's a jerk. Like, he's like, oh, Andi, Amber, she's just insecure, and he's, like, defending Amber. Like, Jonah's so problematic. Like, Jonah is just so problematic. Like, get out of here with that. Like, he's just, like, ugh. Jonah's a jerk, and he's like, you're a terrible friend. Leave me alone. And she says it twice, bro. She ain't saying that once. She said it twice. Oh, the Andi and Mack episode is actually coming on now. I watched it on the Disney app before it came out, but it's 8:30. Actually coming on now. This is probably going to go up after the episode comes off. So probably like 9, you know, it's going to go live. Also, what else? And then Andi, she doesn't want to go to school the next day. So she's like, yo, we need to have me fake sick. So then, what else? Andi, Cyrus, and Buffy, they help her. They try to help her fake sick. They look up all these online symptoms. Like, yo, let's see what type of symptoms we can do. Let's see what type of fix-ups we can do to make you seem sick. So then, they're doing a bunch of stuff trying to make her seem sick. And then Beck hears a bunch of noise. Bex goes upstairs, and Bex goes upstairs, and then she sees Andi. She's like, yo, Andi, what are you doing? And then long story short, she basically tells Andi, you know what? I know all the little tips and secrets of how to make you seem sick when you're not really sick. So let's do it. And she's like, or I can write you a note to keep you out of school. So yeah. So Beck's coolest mom ever. Boom. And what else? Beck's in this episode, you know, like, it's normal Beck. She's honestly just trying to find her way in the house, still trying to find her place. It's still a bit awkward for her, you know, like spilling juice on the computer keyboard. Her mom coming to the store that she works at, and her and her boss, her mom and Beck's mom and her boss not getting along. What else? Yeah, Beck's buying groceries at the beginning of the episode, because she wants to make a contribution to the house. Like, it's just Beck's, you know, like, I don't have a problem with this. Like, not really much going on, but I like these small little developments. It's just Beck's basically, trying to find a way in the house, and I think that's pretty cool. But then we end the episode. Thank God they showed the dad's face. I thought they were gonna do some, like, Mr. Tipton stuff, remember? They never showed Mr. Tipton's face on Sweet Life with Zach and Cody. We had to literally wait until Sweet Life on Deck to see Mr. Tipton. But, you know, we finally see Andi's dad. I don't like when they drag things out, but the 5th episode, we see Andi's dad in the 5th episode. Yo, season finale, bro. Like, what's wrong with them? What are they gonna possibly do for the season finale now? What do they possibly do? Like, what do they do? This should have been the season finale, but you know, whatever. Maybe for the season finale, Andi like RKO's Jonah. I don't know. That would be great, but that's not happening. So, yeah, we see Andi's dad, and then he comes to like right when what's her name? Cece, Andi's grandmother, catches Andi faking sick or whatever, or she's like, no, you're going to school. Hear a knock on, I believe that's what's going on. And then we hear a knock on the door. Boom. They open the door, right? I don't know. I forgot who opens the door. Not important. And then Andi's dad is there, bro. And when they show the back of his head, I was like, come on, if you're going to show him, show him. Don't just show the back of his head. Thank God they didn't drag that out any longer. And yeah. So, what else? Yeah, so thank God they didn't drag that out any longer. But he came to the house. Bex even said it. She said hey to him, and then he came to the house. Like, you still assume that Bex is at that house? Like, why would you show up at somebody's house that you think that they are after they say hey, just say hey to you? Also, why would you assume that she's still at that house even though she's like 30? Like, I wouldn't assume it, but then I wouldn't not assume it either. You know, I wouldn't not assume it either. Like, she's like 31, right? 31, yeah. So it just doesn't make sense, right? So, like, I guess she's like 30, 29 or something. I don't know, around that age range. So yeah, it doesn't make much sense. But he came to the house, but came to the house nonetheless. And then she breaks the news to both of them at the same time. Like, what the? Bex, I don't know. Like, and then Cece, she didn't even want this to happen. She just walks out after Bex breaks the news to Andi and her father. I don't even know his name. That she was like, this is your daughter and this is your father. I'm like, what the heck? Like, why? Like, at the same time, bro. Like, I mean, she should have told him first. Honestly, she should have pulled him into the room and be like, oh, this is my friend. And then she should have said, yo, this is your daughter, blah, 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 blah. Then I would have brought them back together and been like, yo, this is your father. And this is your daughter. Like, but no. I don't understand why. Like, it doesn't make sense. I don't even understand why he came to that house. Didn't she only say, like, one word? Yeah, but it just didn't make sense to me. But, you know, it's all good. That was the only part. I just didn't like, I don't know. And his acting seemed kind of weird. He reminds me of, what's his name? You know that dude on Nickelodeon with the blonde hair from School of Rock, the leader? The teacher from School of Rock. Not the movie, not Jack Black. The show that's on Nickelodeon right now. He reminds me of him. Like, the way he acts and the hair and, like, and the way he dresses. Like, he reminds me of him. I hope his character is nothing like him. It's gonna be really weird. Yeah, so, I mean, it won't be that weird because he's going to get used to having a daughter because he's not going to be like, oh, I'm your father, because he's not used to having a daughter or raising a child or having the responsibility or something like that. So maybe we'll even see some growth with him as a character. I don't know, my voice just cracked. But yeah, guys, so that was the end of the episode. What did I think of the episode? Honestly, it's easy to be like, oh, I didn't like one part of the episode. So, and there's not even one part of the episode I didn't like. I just wasn't really fond of. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like the ending. I did not. What would I give the episode if I had to rate it? I'd rate it a 9.8. I would. I want to rate it a 10 so bad, but the ending, not enough. I couldn't rate it a 10 with that ending. Like, why so soon? Why so soon? Maybe they have something in store. have something really. They better have something really good in store for the season finale. That would have been an excellent season finale. Excellent season finale, but I guess not. I guess they wanted to wait. Don't know why, but still lit. You know, Andi Mack still lit. Still a great show. Yeah, guys. So we saw the preview for the next episode, and he is what do you call it? He's having a father-daughter day with Andi, and then Jonah Beck in the next episode is breaking up with Amber, and they're like, oh my god, guess what? You could date Jonah Beck. No, Andi, please don't date Jonah Beck. He's a jerk. I know they already filmed the episodes, but he's a jerk, Andi. Hopefully you're getting this message. I know the show's fake and it's filmed already, but Jonah Beck's a jerk, Andi, so don't date him. Don't date Jonah Beck. Jonah Beck's the worst. Yeah, he just really lost me in this episode. I mean, I guess everybody has their good and bad moments. He's only like 12, 13, or whatever, 14. I don't care, but yeah. Just wasn't right, bro. It wasn't right. And yeah, guys, thumbs this video. Or thumbs it down. Doesn't really matter. Just do something. Get my interactions up, you know. Interact with the video. It helps. I don't care. Actually, it doesn't help. Because I don't really get paid. I don't get paid because, you know, like, I'm not really, like, getting that much views and stuff. So, you know, I don't really get, like, any cash raking in, like, crazy, you know. So, like, do whatever you want. Comment below. I just do these for fun, really. And, yeah, guys, till next time. You guys know what to do. I tell you the time. I tell you every single video. You guys know what it is I do on this channel. Follow me on social media. Sorry for plugging all this, but yeah, if you want to talk, chat about Disney or whatever, anything you want, follow me on social media. That will be in the description. And my main channel, Beastly Boy, the Beastly Boy 02, the Beastly Boy 02, my main channel. You should subscribe to it. Link in the description, the Beastly Boy 02. And yeah, guys, till next time, you guys know what to do. This channel's for TV show stuff. Till this time, I tell you every single video. You guys know what it is. You know how we do on this channel. Ooh, yeah, that felt good, guys. Yeah, guys, Disney fans, subscribe and make a Disney video every single day that a Disney episode comes on. And yeah, guys, stay beastly.